A very warm welcome to all of you. I am Naved Aryana from School of Architecture, Galgottias University, and today I will continue the lecture on plumbing services and will cover fittings used in plumbing services. Plumbing fitting is used in plumbing system to connect straight pipes or tube sections to adapt different size or shapes or other purposes such as regulating the flow of liquid as per the need and requirement of the plumbing system. Here on the screen we can see some names of plumbing fittings like elbow, T, reducer, union, coupling, adapters, outlets, valve, cross, cap, swag nipple, plug, bush, expansion joint, stream trap, long radius bend, flanges. We will discuss in detail with photographs in upcoming slides. Here is a summary chart of pipe fittings and further classification of fittings as per need, like union, swag nipples, coupling. For example, swag nipples can be categorized into two further categories, concentric and eccentric. Couplings also can be categorized into three categories, full coupling, half coupling, reducing coupling, and reducers also can be divided into two, like concentric reducer and eccentric reducers, like cross are available into two types, equal cross, reducing cross. Tees can be categorized further into two categories, equal tees and reducing tees. 180-degree bends, long radius bands and short radius bands, and finally elbows. Elbow can be categorized into two types on the basis of their angle, 45-degree elbow and 90-degree elbow. 90 degrees elbows further categorized into two categories, long radius elbow and short radius elbows. In our next slide we will watch a small video to understand all these pipe fittings. Let's discuss in detail about the pipe fittings. First of all, we will discuss about the elbows. The elbow is used more than any other pipe fittings to join the pipes. It provides flexibility to change the pipe direction. Elbows mainly available in two standard types, 90-degree and 45-degree. However, it can be cut to any other degree as per the requirement. Elbows are available in two radius type, short radius and long radius. The radius measurement of radius for short radius is equal to the diameter of the elbow, and the measurement of the long radius elbow is the 1.5 times diameter of the elbow. The next is pipe bends. Pipe bends are used to connect two pipes to change the direction of the fluid. Long radius pipeline bends are used to fluid transportation line which requires pigging underground. Due to their long radius and smooth change of the direction, the pipe bends has very less pressure drops, and so smooth flow of fluid is possible. If we talk about the material of the pipe bends, the material may be PVC, UPVC or metal like copper or maybe GI. Miter bends are used in the low pressure water line in the place of elbows. Miter bends are not standard pipe fittings, they are fabricated from pipes as per the bend and the requirement. Usually they are preferred for size of 10-inch and above because large elbows is very expensive. The use of miter bend is restricted to low pressure water lines. Returns, 180-degree elbows. Returning elbows are used to make a 180-degree change in the direction. Available in the short and long patterns as per the need and requirement. Returns are used in the heating coil, heat exchanger, etc. pipe tee. A pipe tee is used for distributing or collecting the fluid from the run pipe. It is a short pipe or pipe with a 90-degree branch at the center. There are two types of tees used in the piping: equal or straight tee, reducing or unequal tee. Reducers or unequal tee we will discuss in the next slide. Straight tee. In a straight tee, the diameter of the branch is the same as the diameter of the run pipe, where no pressure difference is required in the flow. We usually use straight tee. Like the incoming pressure of fluid is equal to the outgoing pressure. Straight tee is used. Reducing tee. In reducing tee, the diameter of the branch size is smaller than the diameter of the run pipe. Then there is a pressure difference between the incoming flow and the outgoing flow due to the reduced diameter. Bar tee, a bar tee which is also known as the scraper tee, is used to pipeline that are pigged. The branch of the tee has a restriction bar. The bar has a restriction bar like this, welded internally to prevent the peg or scraper to enter the branch. So there are three kinds of tees: straight tee, reduced tee, bar tee. All the tees are used in the plumbing as per the requirement. Where the pressure difference is required, there we use the reducing tee. Where the pressure difference is not required, only the change in the movement of flow is required, we use the straight tee. And if there is something scrap in the flow, we use the bar tee to bear the scraps or something content which is moving with the liquid. In the previous slides, there was a straight, reducer and bar tee. The branch in which at the 90-degree to divert the flow. Here is a Wye Tee or lateral tee. It's a type of tee with a branch at 45-degree angle or an angle other than 90-degree. Wye Tee allows one pipe to be joined to another at 45-degree angle. This type of tee reduces friction and turbulence that could hamper the flow. Wye Tee is also known as the lateral tee. This is the straight flow, and this is diverting the direction of the flow using the Wye Tee. Wye Tee may be of GI pipes, CI pipes, or cement concrete pipes, PVC, UPVC pipes. Cross is also known as the four-way pipe fitting. A cross has one inlet and three outlets, or vice versa. Generally, crosses are not used in the process piping to transport liquids, but forged cross are commonly in firewater sprinkler system. Pipe reducers. A pipe reducer changes the size of the pipe and obviously the pressure within the pipe. There are two types of reducers used in the piping. Number one is concentric pipe reducers and the eccentric pipe reducers. Concentric pipe reducers are also known as the conical reducers. In the concentric pipe reducers, the center of the bottom, the center of the both of the end is on the same axis. This is the axis, this is the short end, and this is the long end. And both have the center on the same axis. The center line elevation of the pipeline. When the center line of the larger pipe and smaller pipes are to be maintained, the same concentric reducers are used. On the other hand, the bottom line is to be maintained, the eccentric reducers is used. In eccentric reducer, the center of the both end is on the different axis. It maintains bottom of the pipe, elevation of the pipeline. When one of the outside surface of the pipeline is to be maintained, the same eccentric reducers are required. Swages. Swages. The swages is like reducers but it's small in size and used to connect pipes to smaller screwed or socket welded pipes like reducers. They are also available in concentric and eccentric types. Swages are available in different types such as both plain end or one plain and one threaded end. Pipe caps. The cap covers the end of the pipe. Pipe caps are used at the dead end of the piping system. It is also used in the piping headers or future connections. Where the connection has to be end, we use the pipe cap to stop the flow through the pipes, which may be used in the future. Stub ends. Stub ends are used with the lap joint flange. In this type of flange, the stub is butt welded to the pipe, whereas the flange is freely moved over the stub end. It is basically flanged part but covered under the ASME B16.9. That is why it is considered as the pipe fitting. Piping unions. Unions are used as an alternative to flanges. Connection in the low pressure small bore piping, where the dismantling of the pipe is required more often. Unions can be threaded end or socket weld ends. There are three pieces. There are three pieces in the union: a male part and a female part and a nuts. When the female and male are joined, the nuts provide the necessary pressure to seal the joints. Here is the male part and this is the female part and this is nut. When male and female parts are joints together and nuts provide the necessary pressure to seal the joint. Whenever is required to dismantle the connection, this nut is through this nut we can dismantle the two pipes. Very easily dismantled. The pipe coupling, there are three types of coupling available: full coupling, half coupling and the reducing coupling. There is a nipples, pipe nipples. The nipples is a short stub or pipe that has male pipe threaded as each end, or at one end it is used for connecting two other things. Nipples is used for connecting pipes, hoses and valves. Pipe nipples used in low pressure piping. Socket, weld and threaded pipe fittings. Socket, weld and threaded pipe fittings are forged products and classified based on their pressure temperature rating. They are available from NPS 1/8 inch to 4 inch. These fittings are available in 4 pressure temperature rating class. These fittings are used for small bore and low pressure pipings. Hope it is clear about the plumbing fittings. In our next lecture, we will discuss about the sanitary fittings. Thank you.